I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Quickly Play Tokaido, the computer game based on the board game that I love and have all the expansions and figurines for. This is unfortunately a lesser experience, but, well, we'll get into it. Play offline, solo, 4 AI, please. Okay, so yeah, this is just the base game. It does not have all of the expansion characters, so you only get to choose from a handful here, and it also doesn't have all the interesting things that the expansion brings. But that makes it like a 20-minute game, so it's all right. Okay, so the thing is here, right? It tells you what each of these characters does down here, as well as their starting monies, which is good, and it is the same thing as the board game. And then you can choose Random Traveler, which is the board game rules, where you randomly draw 2 travelers and then choose one between them. The thing is that when you do this and it gives you your choices, it doesn't actually tell you what they do. And there's just a little typo there. So you kind of have to know ahead of time, which is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so we're going to click in here, and it's going to bring up 2 for me to choose from. Some of them seem to have far greater advantage than others. There are definitely better characters in the game than otherwise. So the thing says, oh, you can, okay, good. So it earns 1 additional point for each hot spring and each achievement he has in his collection. Okay, so achievements are basically earned through various means, and that means that they are actually kind of rare. Like, you don't want to depend too much on that. Whereas, let's see, Yoshihasu here, whenever he has an encounter, he can choose between 2 people to meet. Okay, so there are several ways to gain points in the game. We'll go through it, but you kind of want to focus on the strength of your character. Now, Yoshihasu here is kind of more of an open-ended character because of his encounter thing. He's got a lot of money, which means he's probably souvenir-oriented as a secondary. I think I'm going to go with Yoshihasu here rather than Mitsukune. He's going to be a stronger choice. Okay, and so we're up against all these others. I think Hirotada here is probably the weakest. He gets bonuses for visiting temples. Again, we'll look at that here in a minute. Let's see. Wait until it's actually my turn. The way the orders go here is that there's no dice roll. It is the last person gets to go next, which means that there's a little bit of strategy in it so that you don't want to go all the way down the line here, because then you'll never get another turn. But there's a thing where, you know, if you are like a souvenir-oriented character or a painting-oriented character or something, you're going to want to get to a spot before anybody else has a chance to. So, you know, it's really a toss-up, and sometimes you have to make sacrifices that are not, in fact, the best choice. Now, what everyone's done here is they've gone to the souvenir shop. Souvenirs will give you points just based on the souvenirs that you buy, and you need to watch your money for that. But you can also build sets out of the souvenirs, which give you bonuses. With the amount of money that I've got, that's probably something I want to orientate myself towards. But they've taken my spot, so I cannot do that. The next spot over is the temple. So the temple is you can donate up to 3 coins, and you will sort of be in a leaderboard in the game. So, like, it's worth doing at least once because you get 4 points out of it. But I think if you are the top person, the top donator in the game, you get 10. So that's kind of what Hirotada, I think he gets an extra bonus. Like every one he donates, I think he gets an extra coin or something like that. I forget. But yeah, so like we're going to want to do it at least once, but not right now. Now, this next one is meeting somebody. And obviously that is what my character is oriented to, so that's probably what I should take. The next one over, the fields, the mountain, and the sea give you painting pieces. And you gain, there's different sizes which give you different overall points. So there's 3 of the fields, 4 of the mountains, and 5 of the oceans to collect. And there are 4 legs of this. So we have to go through all of this and then hit the inn, and then it basically resets the board, and then we do that several times. So there's multiple chances throughout the board to collect the painting pieces. Obviously you have a much better chance of collecting the fields here. And you kind of want to do that because if you are the first person to complete a painting, you get an extra bonus for that at the end of the game as well. And they're free. So that might be a secondary thing we want to try, because I don't think we're going to get a temple leaderboard here. We get another chance up here for it. The farm fields here give you coins. In the board game, you also get a chance to gamble. I'm not sure if that comes with one of the expansions or if it's in the base game or not, but it is not available in this game anyway. You just get coins. And what else? Oh, there's these hot springs. These hot springs will give you randomly either 2 or 3 points, so it's just a cheap way to do that. But there's also a bonus at the end of the game for visiting the most hot springs. And I think there's also a bonus for meeting the most people, too. So, anyway, we definitely want to go here. Now, the people will give you different bonuses, depending. Oh, I can actually choose of the two. It would be nice. See, I get a traveler point here from him, but that doesn't actually tell me exactly what he does. I forget exactly what he does. Like, if some of the characters here, the encounters will give you, well, like this guy will give me a piece of a painting. Others will give you coins. Others will like donate to the temple for you. Honestly, I should just have the board game right next to me so I can actually remember this stuff. But anyway, I guess we'll go with this guy. Or maybe I should go with him. If I am going to go paintings as a secondary, getting started here, because I'm going to miss out on the green right now. I kind of forget what he does. Does he give me 3 points? I think he gives me 3 points. Let's click him anyway. Yeah, 3 victory points. Okay. It's been a while since I've actually played the board game. It's been collecting dust on my shelf. Okay, Hirotada here, you can see, has the point leader. That's not good. He must have bought a lot of souvenirs. This is not something that is in the game. I don't... No, actually there is. There's a point tracker. Okay, maybe I should go there, or maybe I should build up on money, or maybe I should jump forward. Let's see. Well, nah, because if I do that, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 turns, which is still going to put 4 people behind me. Somebody's going to meet up here. What we kind of want to do strategically is make them move ahead of me. So taking a painting piece here would not be bad. I've got money, so get there. Thing is, though, they are most likely going to fill in these next 3. So I'd be leaping ahead to this anyway. The only reason I'd be doing this would to be getting the points for it. But if I saved up a bunch of money, I could use it for souvenir purchases as a secondary, or meals. So at the end of this, we're going to go to an inn, and the inn is going to allow you to choose food. It's a first come, first serve thing. The more pricey of the meal, the more points you get for that in prestige. And then I think there's also a bonus at the end for like who's spent the most in meals. So to have the choices, obviously it would be best to be there first and save up a lot of money for it. But, you know, we kind of want to do other things. I think maybe I will go for the money. That is going to put at least another person behind me, though. See, because this would put me ahead of 3. If I went all the way here, someone's probably going to go there. That'd be 5 more turns. It would actually be better to go here. I don't need the money. Okay, so we have to collect 3 more to get any bonus. And we know that she's got 1 already. You can actually go look at stats here. How do you see that? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so you can see what everyone else has collected already. Oh boy. Well, if I go here, somebody is definitely going to get ahead of me on this one. And since meeting people is my advantage, and we will get a bonus for meeting the most people, but again, we're just leaping forward over a lot of points. By like a lot. Because then they'd get 1, 2 extra moves, and then there'd be 5 people. We're probably going to lose out on that mountain. But we're going to lose out on that encounter for sure. Let's go spend some money. Or do I get into the leaderboard? Wish I could figure out who's got the most in that regard right now. I don't know where to see that stat. Here? Here. Okay, so obviously Hirotata is going to do this. So if I went and I just put in 1 coin, we can see that, what's her face here? Satsuki is only put in 1 coin. So if I put in 1, we would tie. And I think second place in that leaderboard gives you 7 points. So we could do that. I think I would get more points out of the souvenirs, though, but I would have to spend them. Oh, man. I don't know what his actual advantage is. Either way, I'm kind of screwing myself. I'm going to lose out on something. So really, should I just be more concerned maybe with knocking out some of these other people who would be competing for that? I think 7 points is probably pretty good here. Let's go do that. We're going to miss out on the next thing anyway. Flip a coin. Oh, that actually put me at second place in the rankings. I shouldn't be, though. Unless this game changes the rules on that. Okay, so we'll go here. Probably going to come in last at the inn now. Unless somebody stops for some free points at the hot springs there. The good thing, I guess, is that we will be second to go on our next turn, so... But I'm not doing very good if you look at the points right now. Okay, I guess we can buy level 3. Gotta be careful with my money, though. Well, boys, do we put it into the temple? Gain a few points that way, so that I would then gain the next leaderboard point. Well, no, I wouldn't, actually. I'd still be below him. Or go get money. Yes, let's go get some money. We're going to have to supplement this somehow. I think that my focus on the paintings is probably going to be a detriment to me. Maybe this was not the character to take. There are definitely characters that have much more focus. Okay, see, now I have a choice. Do I complete my painting? What is my painting, anyway? No, I can't complete my painting this turn. If I pick up at least one of these... Well, this is only the second leg, so we'll have a third leg. I need to pick up one of them. There's a possibility we'll meet a guy who will give it to me, but let's see. If I go here, we're looking at... I mean, somebody's going to land on that for sure. If I go here, she's probably going to go... I mean, she's collecting it. Dang it. So, yeah. And I want to beat her to it. But we're going to miss out on this. I'm spreading myself out, and I think I'm hurting myself a lot by not sticking to my focus. I mean, he's already ahead in the meeting people area, isn't he? Oh, no, actually, this guy is. Oh, and now we're bumped down on the temple, too. Okay. Chubei here. Chubei is another one I'm competing with directly, though. I mean, because right here it says he meets someone before every meal. So that's going to make it difficult for me, just because he gets that by default. Well, we can get free points from this, or we can just finish up on this, and I don't need to worry about it anymore. Alright. And 3 bonus points for being the first to complete that painting. Hooray! I think it is going to hurt me, just because these guys get to go far ahead of me. I do have some money. Ooh. I think she's probably going to force me out. Alright, well. We have seemed to catch up a little bit, though. Okay, we'll buy the sashimi. But unfortunately, that means I'm going to go last in the next turn. The next round, I should say. Well, I am keeping ahead of everybody else, but this guy, who I actually considered a weak character, is doing very well. Like, crazy how well he's doing. What exactly is he catching? Okay, he's working on a few paintings here. I don't think he's going to get that one. And he's got 9 points sitting in the souvenirs. That start is what did it for him. And he's been sitting at the hot springs collecting free points as well, so playing much better than I am. Okay, well, free money time, I guess. Do we need money, though? See, here's the thing. Well, I've already completed this, but even if you don't complete a painting, you still get free points. So it's still worth doing. Do you also get coins added up? I don't think so. I think it's a character who gets bonus points for all the coins he gets. I don't think at the end I will get them, though. So having a lot of these coins isn't necessarily going to do me any good unless I want to spend it somewhere down the line. Like, having free points might be better. I mean, there's no guarantee, but we'll try and get as much as we can here. I don't want to get too far ahead because then I'll never get another turn. See, like here, I might just want to go get this painting anyway, just for the extra points and not to get so far ahead. Because otherwise, we'd be, like, skipping forward. Yeah, I mean... By doing that, I am not going to get any of this stuff. But if we look here, there might be enough movement that I might be able to leap forward onto this guy. Whereas if I go here, you're going to get 4 people behind me who are definitely going to add up in it. Yeah, it'd be better just to get the free points in a painting I'll never use. It's only 1 point. Oh, she's leaping ahead. Okay. Well, now it's my turn. Now I'm in a bad place again. I can go here and I can just dump a bunch of money to try and get higher. I'd get second place, because I can only donate 3 coins, but then I'd lose out on this again. If I go here again, everyone's going to rush in front of me, and I think way on the end, or we got one more after this. If I go here, there's no chance I'll be able to spend this. I'll have to spend it. Alright, let's go here. I need to spend some money. Because it doesn't count. I don't think I did very well in this round. This game, actually. This will be the 3rd game that I've played. And I've only won once. Played with a character who got big bonuses for souvenirs, so that was probably better there. Okay, so this ended up being a better choice. Slightly. Let's go see what souvenirs we can get. Well, I could blow it all and get one of each. So the symbol's here, obviously. If you get one of each, you get a set bonus for that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And if I spend all my money, I'll have nothing to buy a meal with. You always want to buy a meal. So I guess I should buy 2. And leave myself 2 coins so I can buy a medium meal. Not buying any souvenirs is hurting me. But this was a hard character, actually. I did not stick to a focus. Or rather, what I should have done was just actually picked a secondary and treated it like a primary, like collecting paintings or something. Right. Well, let's just buy some sushi then. Okay, well, once again, we're going to miss out on probably that. But I need to meet some people, or get some free points out of this. Because leaping forward this far, like, yeah, I'll get somebody, but then they're going to get all this, and they're going to move ahead of me. Whereas at least by going here, I'll have a chance at something else. Not this. Like, I'll miss out on this, and this will be pointless. I'm definitely going to miss out on that. Yeah, you want to go for middle of the pack, I think. Okay, so here's the end here. I'm just thinking ahead here, because if I go there, like, you're going to get a whole rush of people up here, and then I'm going to have to leap ahead here again if I want to get at least one of these guys. And I mean, I don't know, man, this leaderboard, like, we are nowhere near the top. We are, well, on that, but that's not going to do me any good. I'll get a bunch of points for that. He's about to get a big point for the ocean thing, so maybe blocking the ocean would be good. Let's just go here. Okay, well, there's no point in going to the souvenirs. I have no money. So I'll skip ahead a lot. Or should I skip ahead a lot? This is not a good... Well, we need some money for the meal, the last meal. So I guess that's what we'll be doing. I think on the board game, the most success that I've normally found has been with going like a painter collector. Well, actually, no. There's a character that comes with the expansions. Would you go this way, please? Who gets the bonus points for as many coins as you have, and he's a gambler. And it's not a character. There's a card, I think. So there, in expansions to this game, they add several things. One of which is like special cards that give you special bonuses for achieving something else. But yeah, that combo of like the gambler and having the most coins at the end just is pretty powerful. Well, I mean, honestly, at this point, let's go buy maybe another souvenir, and then we'll probably just pick up the cheapest meal at the end there. Because otherwise everyone's going to go there anyway. Let's just deny somebody a souvenir. Okay, well, crap. We're not going to get any bonus points, unfortunately, for a set. Hopefully they leave me a 1-coin meal. It is possible they will not have any money, and they will just screw me over on that. Even with my set bonuses at the end of this, we're not going to get anywhere. Been pushed out of the temple running. Oh well. Such is the way. I don't even get a meal. Surprised nobody ate, though. The chatterbox, the gourmet. Well, at least we got that. We picked that bonus up. Oh, she got a gourmet bonus as well. Bather and the souvenir collector. Yeah, far and away the winner there. Almost impossible to catch up on with that early bonus he got for the 9 souvenir thing. I very much underestimated him, but he got quite a lot of these bonuses as well. He didn't buy that much, and he only collected 1 set of paintings, but he did get a full set here of souvenirs. Compare that to me. I got Upkiss. My bad here was in not focusing on like that and the advantage it would have given me, because if I'd met more people, there would have been more opportunities to get free paintings, so I could have used that as a secondary. And I had a lot of money that just ended up being squandered, because even though I got the gourmet for spending a lot of money on that, I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have focused that elsewhere. Man, I got beat out by almost everybody. Yeah, this guy definitely had the advantage here. He was getting all the people on the board, and then he got an extra one when he went to the inn. I had no hope of beating him on that one. And then he got big bonus points for going for the big painting set, too. His money all went towards meals, interestingly enough. How did he get so many more points? I guess it's because it's per meal, but then the bonus is based upon how much money you spend on it. That's how that works. And that seems to be the only way he got way more points than I did, because he doesn't have all that much more than me. He does have more paintings. I mean, see, even if you pick up stuff you're not going to complete, you still get points for it. And the thing with paintings, too, is that it's progressive. So, like, the next one gives you more points, as you can see here. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, even if you pick up, like, the second one, that's still 3 points worth of stuff there. What about you? I guess you went full meals there. Tried to buy a little bit too many souvenirs, but yeah, I'm not too happy with how that one turned out. But you know, that's how it is. So, I mean, I've been waiting on this game to come out on sale forever because $12 is a little too much for this game, and I guess it finally did because it got sold to a new publisher. I mean, it's been years, so. My hope is that the publisher will not just use this as an asset and try and keep making money off of it as is, but that will hopefully expand it so that it matches with the board game, adds in the expansion packs, the characters, all that stuff, which frankly makes it a much, much more interesting and far better game. We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next Let's Play.